his feet again. So day before yesterday, we worked Sabre on cows. And if you saw the video of us going out back, he was pretty worried about the cows. What we did day before yesterday was Robert got on Sabre, I got on Bob. We put one cow out here, and together we pushed that cow around. And Sabre learned that he could make the cow move. What I want to do today, I'm going to put one flake of hay out here. I'm going to put one cow out here, and I'm going to put Sabre out here, and I want to see if he'll push that cow off this hay. I've been putting hay, you can see where the cows are over there. I've been putting hay up against the fence with some hay on both sides, and Sabre has been out there eating hay with the cows, but with the fence in between. We're going to see if we can take that to the next step, and either him eat hay with the cow or him run the cow off and he eat the hay. So I put the hay here, I'm gonna get a cow out, and then I'll go get Sabre and we'll see what happens. I'd like to get a cow that I know is pretty not dominant. Something that I know he'd have an easy time pushing away, that's not gonna push back. This little black one right here would be a good one. Okay, let's see if this cow will come find the hay. It might be more concerned about going back out there. While we're doing this, I'll tell you a little bit of a story. I had a Appaloosa mare that was terrified of cows. And I did something similar. I put several cows in a round pen with the mare, and that was probably 5 or 6 in the round pen, and she was trying to outrun the cows in the round pen, looking behind her. Oh, look, that's good. Looking behind her, trying to outrun what was behind her, running into the ones that was in front of her. It's kind of funny. He ain't too worried about them. There we go. That's what I was wanting to see. What I have to be careful with at this point, a lot of times when they first realize they can make that cow move, which he learned that day before yesterday, they'll actually get really, really aggressive with the cow. I'd really like to see him try to make the cow move or go over and eat hay. But not being terrified of the cow is progress. That's Bob. There is a mare out there. If the mare comes up, I'm gonna make him move, but I don't care if he noses Bob over the fence. The one with the blades walking up is the mare, that's Bug. Being that he was left a stud for so long, he really isn't acclimated to being around any horses. So I need him to get used to being around geldings, but I don't want him. Go on, leave her alone. I don't want him to be around mares right yet. In couple of months, then we'll address that. But right now, no mares. Well, it isn't really what I was expecting. I was expecting one of them to go eat that hay. I guess ain't neither one of them really hungry. But I do like that he's not running away from the cow. If you remember, I had that halter horse that was so terrified of the cow that it was like she thought about jumping out of the arena. I think we're over that with him. Bug. I think Bug's trying to run him away from Bob. So a lot of this kind of stuff, I mean, we're watching, seeing how he acts, how he behaves, how he reacts, and we learn a lot from this. I learned that he's really not afraid of that cow right now. So that tells me we made a lot of progress with him day before yesterday. Got a lot done. I'll leave him out here a little bit longer. I have been putting him out with some other geldings across the fence from him to get him used to that. I eventually am going to turn him out with somebody. That's probably going to be Mac. He needs a buddy. He needs to learn how to be around other horses. He hasn't learned that before. So that's something we have to address in his training along with everything else. You notice he's not being aggressive with Bob. He's just kind of checking him out. That's really good. I like seeing that. I really don't think he got to socialize much at all with other horses. Neither one of y'all wants to eat that hay? Leave her alone. Don't come into my space. Not gonna let him come into my space. Don't think he would hurt me on purpose, but I'm not gonna give him a chance. Just like that right there. He seems more interested in having a horse friend than he is being scared of the cow, which is nice to see. I think he's looking at Bob over on the other side. Right there, I would like to have seen him pin his ears and make the cow move. But at least he didn't run away scared. See how he has that little bit of temper in him? I'd like for him to pin his ears and take just a little bit of that temper out on that cow and just make it move. But there we go. But I'm gonna kind of let that develop. If I try to push it too hard, I may end up making him more scared and we're gonna create a problem. But just his natural nature, I think he's gonna eventually push the cow on his own. And we don't have any plans for him to really be a cow horse, but his owner is gonna plan on doing a whole lot of trail riding with him all over the country. And he needs to be not scared of animals, cows, sheep, anything that he might run across when he hauls him to different big trail rides. And getting him used to cows is the first step. That kick right there, that shows his little bit of attitude, but you also notice that it wasn't pointed directly at the cow. He's just concerned enough about it to not kick directly at it. There you go. See how I asked him to move, and then he got it through his head, a little bit of a temper tantrum about me making him move, and he turned around and took that out on that cow. That's what I want to see. Not into my space. Little piece right there. He moved to the cow and the cow moved away. A little bit, but that was a big deal. Not into my space. Make him move his feet again. So in the beginning, you saw how he was just terrified. We're working down a little bit. Not as terrified, not aggressive, but not as terrified. He's thinking about being aggressive. He wants to take it out on somebody. Move your feet. Move your feet. That shows you a little bit of the aggressiveness that a stud horse can have. That is some remnants of when he was a stud, which was only a couple of weeks ago, and shows you kind of how a stud can turn on you. Don't mean they will, but they can. You never know when they will, if they will. Most of that is going to go away as his hormone levels come down and he gains a little bit more respect for me. And let's talk a little bit about horse dynamics and like him turning around and kicking. So there's two ways he can be aggressive towards this cow. He can go at the cow with his teeth and ears pinned forward, or he can kick with his feet at the cow. When he does this with the cow, and it's the same way with two horses in the pasture, when they're backed up butt to butt kicking at each other, neither one of them is really that committed to the fight. They know that they can retreat going forward. And that's basically what he's doing with this cow. He has his butt to it kicking. He has his forward retreat open. So if he decides wants to leave, he can leave the fight. When a horse turns face on and goes either at the cow forward or horse to horse forward, that's when they're more committed to the fight. They're more concerned about winning the fight than they are retreating from the fight. So at this point, with him kicking at the cow, he's not as scared and wanting to leave, but he's not totally committed to dominating the cow either. He has his retreat open. So we still have some progress we need to make, and we'll keep picking away on that a little bit at a time until we can get his where he's more aggressive towards the cow. And the reason I'm putting so much emphasis into this is because he has led a pretty sheltered life for his whole life. And he needs to get out and see the world. And part of that is he needs to realize that the world's not necessarily a scary place. There might be some scary objects, but not everything in the world is going to hurt him. And he needs to be comfortable with these new things right off the bat. Instead of immediately being scared of everything, he needs to look at it and have some tools to fall back on and say, well, that cow wasn't scary. Maybe the sheep's not going to be scary, that kind of thing. Give me some things to fall back on. So this is Sabre. I'll put a link up here to his other videos on YouTube. Until next time, thank you for watching.